Good morning, children. This is your Naveen sir, maths teacher of Kakadiya Public School. So, yesterday we discussed about the triangles and its properties. Today we are going to revise this topic. So first definition of triangle: a simple closed figure bounded by three line segments formed by three line segment is called triangle. So this is one line segment, and this is another line, two line segment, and this is a third line segment. So a simple closed figure formed by three line segments is called triangle. So it has how many sides? 1, 2, 3 sides. So it has a 3 sides, and it has a 1, 2, 3 angles. It has a 3 angles, and it has a 3 corners. Corners nothing but vertical. So it has a 3 angles. It has a 3 sides, and it has a 3 angles, and it has a 3 vertices. Nothing but corners. 1, 2, 3. 3 vertices. So now in a triangle, sum of 3 angles is equals to 180 degrees. So let this triangle as a ABC. So then angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equals to 180 degrees. This is called as a angle sum property of a triangle. So now properties of triangles. First property: in a triangle, sum of any two sides is greater than the third side. That is A plus B is greater than the C. Next, second one, difference of any two sides is less than the third side. Then A minus B is less than third side, that is C. And third one, in a triangle, exterior angle is equal to the sum of two opposite interior angles. For example, this is a triangle, this is exterior angle. This exterior angle is equal to the sum of two opposite interior angles, not adjacent, these two. Sum of these two angles, interior angles, is equals to the exterior angle. That is third one. Next, fourth one. In a triangle, if, for example, this I am taking triangle ABC. I am taking as a triangle ABC. So this is angle A 40 degrees, angle B 80 degrees, and angle C 60 degrees. 60 plus 40 100. 100 plus 80 180. So in these three angles, which is the greatest angle? This angle B is the greatest angle. So in a triangle, which is the greatest angle, that opposite side is also greatest side. Now next, fifth one. In a triangle, which is the smallest angle? In these three angles, 40 degrees is the very smallest angle. Then in a triangle, which is the smallest angle, then opposite side is also smallest side. Next, median. Next is median. So this is a triangle. A line segment joining a vertex from a vertex of a triangle to opposite side, midpoint to the opposite side. Its midpoint of its opposite side, then this is called as a median. So median is nothing but a line segment. The line segment joining of a vertex of a triangle to its midpoint of opposite side, that is called as a median. Next, altitude. Altitude nothing but height. Altitude or height. So in triangle, same a perpendicular line segment. A perpendicular line segment joining from a vertex of a triangle to its opposite side. So the line segment should be perpendicular to its opposite side from a vertex of a triangle. Then it is called as a altitude. So in a triangle has 3 medians and a triangle has 3 altitudes. Next, types of triangles based on sides. How many types of triangles are there? Based on angles, how many types of triangles are there? Now we'll discuss. Now, based on sides, 3 types are there. Based on sides, 3 types are there. And also based on angles, also 3 types are there. Based on angles, also 3 types are there. So let us discuss about that. First one is equilateral triangle. First one is equilateral triangle. So equilateral triangle is nothing but nothing but sides. All sides. Lateral nothing but sides. Nothing but equal. Lateral nothing but sides. Total sides are equal. In a triangle, all sides and all angles are equal. Then it is said to be a equilateral triangle. Next, isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle, nothing but in a triangle, any 2 sides, either these two or these two or these two, any 2 sides are equal, then it is said to be a isosceles triangle. Next, scalene triangle. Scalene triangle, nothing but in a given triangle, each and every side is different with the other side. Then it is called as a scalene triangle, like this. So each and every side is different. It has a different length. Then it is called as a scalene triangle. Next, based on angles. Based on angles also 3 types. First one is acute angle triangle. Acute angled triangle. So acute angle triangle is nothing but, what is meant by acute? Acute nothing but the angle is between 0 degrees and 90 degrees. So in a triangle, every angle is acute angle. Then the triangle is called as a acute angle triangle. So for example, 40 degrees, 80 degrees, 60 degrees. So these are all between 0 and 90. Then the triangle is called as a acute angle triangle. Next, right angle triangle. Right angled triangle. So in a triangle, one angle is right angle. In a triangle, one angle is a right angle. Then it is called as a right angled triangle. So remaining 2 angles are acute angles. Remaining 2 angles are acute angles. So now third one is obtuse angled triangle. So in a triangle, one angle is obtuse angle. Only one angle is a obtuse angle. Then it is called as a obtuse angled triangle. For example, this is 120 degrees. Then obtuse nothing but between the angle is between 90 and 180. The angle is between 90 and 180. Then it is called as a obtuse angle. Then in a triangle, one angle is between 90 and 180. Then it is called as a obtuse angled triangle. We will discuss about the paper pattern. So it consists of 2 parts. First, part A. So part A consists of 3 bits. So first bit, there is no choice. 7 problems. 7 problems. Each problem carry 2 marks. Total 14 marks. Next, second bit. Totally 6 problems. Here also in second bit also no choice. All questions we should attempt. So 6 questions. Each problem carry 4 marks. 6 fours are 24 marks. So first bit is 14 marks. Second bit is 24 marks. Now third bit it consists of 4 problems. In the 4 problems, we have an internal choice is there. Either A or B problems you can do. So 4 problems. Each problem carry 8 marks. So 4 8 is 32 marks. So this is a part A. And next part B. So next part B. In part B only it consists only one bit. So that is a fill in the blanks. That is a fill in the blanks. How many fill in the blanks? So 10 fill in the blanks are there. Each carry 1 mark. So it has a 10 marks. So this is totally 70 marks and this is 10 marks. Total it is a 80 marks paper. So it is a totally 80 marks paper. So part A is 70 marks, part B is 10 marks paper. Total it is 80 marks. Now, like this question will give in 1 mark problem. So, will an altitude always lie in the interior of a triangle? So, solution, they are asking altitude will always lie interior of the triangle. So we have 3 types of angles are there based on angles. Triangles are there. So what are that? Acute angle triangle, right angle triangle, and obtuse angled triangle. 3 types of triangles are there. So when you are taking acute angle triangle, the altitude is always lie in the interior of the triangle. Always lie in the interior of the triangle. When taking right angle triangle, the altitude is the one of the side of the triangle. So here these 2 sides can be height of the triangles. This side also height of the triangle. This side also height of the triangle. So like this, it is a perpendicular line segment joining from a vertex to its opposite side. And if we rotate this triangle like this, and like this, then like this, then it is also a perpendicular line segment joining from a vertex. Then in right angle triangle, other 2 sides are altitudes, heights of right angle triangle. Now in obtuse angle triangle, the altitude always lie outside of the triangle like this. So it is perpendicular line segment. So altitude is nothing but perpendicular line segment. Then in obtuse angle triangle, the altitude lie outside of the triangle. So will an altitude always lie interior of the triangle? Maybe or may not. It is. The answer is sometime it is lying the interior of the triangle, sometime outside of the triangle, sometime on the side of the triangle also lie it will the altitude. 40 degrees, 80 degrees are 2 angles of triangle. Then find the 3rd angle of triangle. So this type of problems I will give in the 4 more problems. So now solution. So what they given? 2 angles. So the 2 angles are 40 degrees, 80 degrees. So we have to find out the 3rd angle. So we don't know the 3rd angle. Let the 3rd angle be x, say. So we don't know the 3rd angle. So the 3rd angle we should take as a variable x. Now we know the property of a sum of a triangle. 3 angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. That is angle sum property of a triangle. So sum of 3 angles is equals to 180 degrees. So the 2 angles are they given 40 degrees. Sum means plus we should write 80 degrees. Second angle is 80 degrees. Third angle we took as a x is equals to 180 degrees. Now 40 plus 80, total it is 120 degrees plus x. is equals to 180 degrees. Now x is equals to 120 transpose to the side, 180 minus 120 degrees. Now x is equals to 180 minus 120 is how much? 60 degrees. Therefore the third angle of triangle, the third angle of triangle is 60 degrees. Now if the angles of a triangle are in the ratio 1:4:5, then we have to find out the angles of triangle. So this type of problems will give in the 4 marks problems. Now solution. So given, what they given? They given the angles in the ratio they given. So ratio of angles of triangle is 1:4:5. So we don't know the actual angles. So we have to let the angles by multiplying the variable to its ratio. So we have to, so next let the angles be 1 into x, x, comma 4 into x, 4x, and 5 into x, 5x, say. So by taking as a variable, so we don't know actual values, they given as a ratio they given, so we don't know. That's why using variable, first we should take as a, we should take as a x, 4x, 5x, then we have to add these 3 ratios using angle sum property of a triangle, then we will get the x value. After getting x value, we will find the each and every angle of triangle. So now angle sum property, sum of 3 angles of triangle is equal to 180 degrees. So sum of 3 angles of a triangle is equal to how many degrees? 180 degrees. So what are the 3 angles we took? X degrees plus 4x plus 5x is equals to 180 degrees. Now x plus 4x, 5x, 5x plus 5x, total it is 10x is equals to 180 degrees. Now x is equals to 10 is transposing to that side, so it will be divided with 180 degrees by 10. So 10 ones are, so how many times it will go? Or like this also we can cancelize. First we can cancelize 0, 0, simply we can cancelize. Then it will be remaining how many degrees? 18 degrees. Like that also simplify, we can simplify. So x we got value 18 degrees. So one of the angle of triangle is 18 degrees. Now next angle is what? 4x. So 4x. So 4 into x is equals to, so 4 into x value is how much? 18. So in the place of 18 we should write 18. So 18 4s are 72 degrees. 72 degrees. Next last angle is, third angle is 5x. 5 into x. 5 into x nothing but 5 into x value is what? 18 degrees. So 5 18s are 18 5s are 90 degrees. So it is 90 degrees. Third angle is 90 degrees. Second angle is 72 degrees. First angle is 18 degrees. So 18 plus 72, 90 degrees, and this is 90 degrees. So 90 plus 90 is how much? 180 degrees. Then it is this is the problem.